Hold on. Hello, here I am. Welcome everyone to tonight's writing sprint live stream. Tonight I have so much homework to do because all of my grad papers are due. One's due tonight and the other is due on Friday at midnight. And they're both group projects, which means the papers are very long. So, I was gonna say like makeup in the mail, and I have mixed thoughts about it. It's what's on my eyelids, it's a new mascara and some lip stuff, but like I don't see anything on my lips, so I don't know if it was really worth it or it was really working. And I also applied the eyeshadow, like not super great, but on camera you can't really tell. I could tell super up close in my mirror, but it just looks like a nice nice wash right now. I match my background and that pleases me greatly. But yeah, earlier today I was working on what the heck was I doing? Oh my god, this days both felt really quick and really long. I was at the pottery studio for about 2.5 hours today, working on some. Well, I thought I would have way more things to work on because I was expecting things to be out of the kiln, but they were not. So I only glazed one thing, and then I had one thing to pick up, which was a little. I'll do it now because Malin is here and I want to show her before she leaves. But this is what I received out of the kiln today. This is finished. It matches my background. So this is like you can't really tell the colors, I guess, but this is like a black to greenish teal blue gradient, and there were technically supposed to be 3 colors there. It does not appear to have maintained those colors through the firing process, but this is like a ring tree. I don't own any rings. This is for a friend, and so like the rings would go like on this like tree looking thing. And it's I'm gonna call the brushstrokiness a choice, a designed feature. It's very shiny, but this glaze was done using pigments before the firing process and not a glaze, so that's why like I had to paint it on, and that's why like it looks brushstrokey, and especially the tree, it looks like it was dabbed on because it was. So yeah, there's a matching one to go with this that is not out of the kiln yet, so I got the feeling that the kiln is really backed up because a lot of people want to finish their stuff. Yes, you could hang necklaces and bracelets on the branches. It is just like a nice little multifunctional jewelry ball. Thank you. And so there's supposed to be a twin to it, and I'm hoping that one will finish in time because I'd like to have this set of them. So far I have 2 out of the 8 Christmas presents / Hanukkah presents finished and ready to gift. So like here's hoping that they all finish the firing, just the pottery process before Christmas. Actually, not before Christmas, before December 17th, because that is the last day to pick up work from the studio before it closes for the year. So hopefully it all finishes. Oh wait, there are not 8 gifts, there are 10 gifts. Uh-oh. We will see about that. This is all I had to show for you today. Otherwise, just waiting in the meantime and other things to come out of the kiln so I can finally glaze them and then they can go back in the kiln. But that is what I did today. I also went grocery shopping right before this. Why is fish sauce so expensive and other like things like that, like sesame oil, also really expensive? I ended up getting vegan fish sauce because it was half the price, and I feel like it's probably going to do the same thing as fish sauce. But like, yeah. I'm looking at my my new makeup currently because like it came in this bag and this bag is freaking huge and like everything is like miniature sized. Like it's like it feels like child's makeup a little bit, and that's not a bad thing because I like tiny things. But look at this. Look at the size of this. This is the eyeshadow. It's very tiny. Look, it's so tiny. And my hands are small, guys. It's very tiny. What else did I get? I think I might have left it over there. The mascara is regular sized. Yeah, I left it over there. But there was a little palette that was like itty bitty. It was like a little square, and it was also really cute. But yeah, I will leave my final verdict on what I think about the makeup until like I guess a week from now. My eyes are really sensitive, so sometimes when I try new things, they burn my eyelids. So like I am waiting on that to see how I fare. It's a little uncomfortable when I put it on. Like I could feel like it's tingling, like it's doing something. But we'll see when I take it off if it left a rash. It's never like left a rash, but it's like it can be uncomfortable and like your eyes feel like super dry. Yes, what was I saying? While I was talking, I was actually pulling up the timer for the first writing sprint of the evening. I literally have, just at a glance, probably over 20 tabs open. So that's what's going on with me, trying to finish this dang research paper. My research paper is on security versus personalization in information retrieval systems, specifically focusing on media apps like Spotify and Instagram. So it's like about the balance between users wanting privacy, but also what data is required for personalization of your content, of your feed, of your search results. So it's about that. There's a lot of things like basically the project is a literature review, so I have to read 45 pieces of literature, not literally, but probably around 25, and then write 10 pages single spaced on that. And then both my group members have to also come through and do their parts of the paper by Friday. And I have like 3 pages written, which is all any of us has written. So I'm going to be working on that tonight. What do all those means? What all those word means? Those word means basically like the struggle between users wanting to keep their data safe, but also you can't have personalized results without using your data. Like if you're on Google and you search like pizza restaurants, it's going to use your location data, so it can give you restaurants in your location. And that makes sense because you if you live in North Carolina, you don't want pizza restaurants in California. You want ones near you. But it also goes deeper than that. Like sometimes they might use information from your friends' search results to like determine what ads to show you because you're in the same social network. It might be like considered good practice to show you stuff that your friend might like, because like then you have like a intermingling of interest, and also like there's some psychology going on there, but that's really when it gets freaky. And there's lots of little things like that we've been researching. Also looking at cookies and stuff like that. Those allow sites to like track your activity before and after you've left a site, and that gives information about you. It's a lot. I think I did know that this function existed. I have since forgotten how to do this. So if you know how to do this, tell me because it's real bad and I would like to fix it. Oh, I'm glad that was helpful. Um, yeah, I mean, they're good. I mean, look at your Instagram feed, like my Instagram feed is exactly what I like, which is Taylor Swift, and at the moment, it's crochet stuff and probably quotes about writing. I think it's those 3 things. I don't do crochet, but the algorithm thinks that I could be someone who does crochet, so it sends me that kind of stuff. Um, oh, no, I didn't take it in a derogatory way. Your Laura's Instagram ads are scams. Wow. Actually, let me, like, look live, like, I don't use my, Instagram feed, my, like, recommended page on my writing account, I use it on my personal account, and right now it's home improvement, but, like, people doing their own DIY stuff. It's a lot of artists like these who have just black cats in paintings. It's Taylor Swift, and here's another one. Oh, I love them. They're so cute. Um, and, like, casual, like, fashion stuff. I'm getting some Spotify Wrapped stuff, but the majority is, like, Taylor Swift Eras Tour content, which I'm not mad at. Um, Laura's ads are bookstores closing are not good quality. Yeah, you can get that's a rabbit hole down there. Um, I know, right? Like, you're like, "Your tricks worked, it's fine." Like, I already did it. Like, you'd think if they have this much information on you, they would know when you actually bought the thing. Okay. Okay, good, okay. Right-click the tab, add tab to group, new group. Oh my god, it's about to change my life. Right-click, add tab to group. Add tab to new group. Oh my god. Okay. Research papers. I have so many open right now. And now I can make them a group. Oh my god. I'm gonna play with that during the first sprint. Cool. Oh, this is good. This is good. I like this. So I guess we should hop into the first sprint. I'm gonna be reading research papers and continuing to work on my paper. We will see if I get any headway on it, whether it was just me reading. What are we gonna do after that? After that, we're gonna chat. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but I'm sure it'll be mildly chaotic. How does that sound? Lisa will be job filtering angrily. I know. I was watching the trouble stream from last week. I'm sorry to hear about your news. I didn't finish it. I was just watching the intro, so I'm still watching that stream, so I gotta get caught up before the gosh, is it the next one's in the morning. I'm not gonna finish before tomorrow. But I'm always behind. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, finishing paperwork. That must feel nice. It's always good to have something done at least. And I will keep my fingers crossed for you. If it's any consolation, I'm also on the job search right now, and it is very overwhelming to me. Yeah. Oh, interesting that you feel the dedication to watch all of those streams you've missed. I don't think I could ever. I think once it's been, like, at least 2 weeks out, I can't. I can't. No, it's fine. You can swear. I may or may not read it, but you are allowed to swear in chat. Did I present my screen yet? That's why it's not working. It's 'cause I didn't present the screen, so that's why we haven't started yet. Okay, guys, here we go. 15 minutes. I want to group my tabs. It's gonna be so good. No, swearing does not make me uncomfortable, Lisa. You are all good. Okay. Everyone, let's start our first writing sprint in the evening in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. Good night, Malin. Thanks for showing up. All right. That was the end of our first sprint of the evening. How did we do? How are we feeling? I got through one page of a research paper after I grouped all my tabs. So those are the two things that I did. And now I actually am going to say that my tabs are like no less cluttered because I had too many tabs in the first place. And so now the label of the tab group is like still very large, so it's taking up a lot of space. But at least they're organized now and not just one after the other. So there is that. I've been, just like chugging along, trying to get this freaking paper done. Feeling like it's going very slow. I relate. I can relate, Lisa. Are you using, like, what platform are you using? Are you using LinkedIn? Is it Indeed? What's another one? Doesn't ZipRecruiter do it? Or like Zippia or something? I feel like that's one. Yeah, Indeed. I mainly use Indeed because I don't know why. It's just did I say Indeed? I meant to say LinkedIn. Did I say LinkedIn? I mainly use LinkedIn because I signed up for one for my school and it has all my resume stuff on it. I don't know why I use LinkedIn. It's just the one that I use. Push it to the limit. Get it, win it, get it, win it. Oh yeah, push it to the. Sorry, I got. We can push through it. There's an end in sight. If you don't know the movie, that is from High School Musical. Although now I'm questioning that, and I actually don't know which one the ones it's from. If it is from High School Musical, it might be from like. No, it's got to be from High School Musical, isn't it? It's from Corbin Bleu, but like, what is it? Just his song? Was it in a movie? Okay, it is. Okay, it's on. It says it's just by Corbin Bleu. Now I'm confused. Like, wasn't this from a movie? Let me go back to chat. I thought it was maybe the Jump Rope movie, and I was like, no, there's no way it could be from that. Like, there's no way I drew that from the depths of my mind. But it might be from the Jump Rope movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I was so close. I was so close. High School Musical, so close to the actual answer, which was jump in. Yeah. I can't believe I remembered that. My brain holds on to music just like it's the one, like when I'm in my 80s and like I can hardly I don't know why I think I'm gonna hardly remember anything, but like I'm still gonna be able to remember like 90% of all music I've ever heard. I was gonna say Taylor Swift, but then I pulled it back because I'm probably gonna be listening to more than Taylor Swift by the time. Let's not talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. It's not the time to get existential on a Tuesday night at 7:37 p.m. It's not nearly time for that. You wouldn't start getting existential until at least 3 hours from now. The paper I'm reading is really cool, and by cool, I mean dense and 17 pages. Single space, double column. It is Unraveling the Personalization Paradox, the effect of information collection and trust building strategies on online advertisement effectiveness. It's super riveting. It's basically about how personalized ads can be or cannot be a good marketing strategy. That's what it's about. I mean, like, on one hand, I don't want to be reading these things right now, but on the other hand, I don't think I could have actually written anything creative tonight. Like, I'm reassessing the situation and I'm like, no. There's no way I could have, like, been creative and worked on, like, Project Faye or Project Popstar because that is nowhere where my brain is right now. I am fully in, gotta finish these assignments before they're due. Yeah, and I think I would be set back in a bad way if I didn't do homework during the stream. So I am. So that's good. Lisa, I'm sorry you're feeling drained. But you had a phone screening and a whole phone screening, which I assumed to be kind of like an interview and a whole meeting in a new place. Yes, phone calls and going to new places can be really draining. Really draining. Someone I know has a phone interview tomorrow, and they've never done a phone interview, and neither have I, so I don't really have any advice, but I feel bad for them because that sounds really hard. I know I excel at face-to-face communication, but when I'm on the phone and I don't have my other person to see, and maybe it doesn't apply here because I'm only talking to myself here, but yeah, phone interview just feels like so much harder. And I guess like me when I'm streaming, like I'm technically talking to myself, like bouncing off myself because I'm looking at myself. Here's me looking at the camera. Here's me looking at myself. Camera, me, camera, me. And so like this is kind of like public speaking or presenting, but I'm doing it to me. So I guess there is another person to bounce off of, but it's me like 0.5 milliseconds ago. Maybe not that short. I'm not sure what the lag is on StreamYard. Not that I could tell by doing this. It's undetectable to the eye, but it's probably different for viewers watching the stream. So I don't know. Today I've eaten almost nothing but pasta and vegetables. I had pasta twice today, although did it really count the second time? Because the second pasta was lentil pasta. Does that count? Like, it wasn't wheat pasta. So like I don't think it counts. It was definitely in the shape of pasta. I don't know. It's an interesting debate. Is pasta did I eat pasta twice today because I had like rotini with tomato earlier today, but then for dinner I had lentil pasta Alfredo. So it was kind of like different vibes, similar delivery methods. Does it count as pasta twice? Maybe. It does count? Okay. Lisa, do not feel bad for dominating chat. To my knowledge, you were the only one in chat. So I don't mind. I do not mind at all. Are you the person who said, like, sorry for talking so much the other times? You're always welcome to talk here, and I always appreciate your comments. It's part of what makes this stream good and interactive. It's having another person to talk to. So I'm grateful. Do you not feel, I was going to say sad. Well, you shouldn't feel sad about commenting, but you definitely shouldn't feel bad about it either. I need to go ahead and set the second writing sprint because I need to get through more than one page of this paper tonight. I need to actually focus and push it to the limit. Maybe I need to watch that movie I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it right now. Impossible to dominate if you're the only one in chat. You keep fucking typing. Um, well, some people text that way. Like, I know people who text 1 sentence at a time, and it's, like, 5 text, and that's just the way they talk. Some people type in full paragraphs. Um, so it it do not matter. It do not matter. My goal for tonight's stream is to finish taking notes on I have 4 papers to get through. So I'm hoping to, like, skim/take notes on all 4 of those papers. I'm still working on the first one in which I've gotten 1 page through. So hopefully we're gonna kick it into overdrive. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Um, anyway, I just gotta do it. We're just doing it. We're playing the feud. We're doing it. Second running sprint starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a little early. Happy writing. We both gotta get a lot done. Let's do this. All right, friends. All right, Lisa. That was the end of our second writing sprint. Push it to the limit, 'cause we're in it to win it, in it to win it. Oh, yeah. Are we in it to win it? I have good news. I got through 2 papers, and then the third one, I did not have access to it, so I practically got through 3, and then I skimmed the 4th one, and the 4th one is not relevant, so I've gotten through all the papers. And so now I have just very, very messy notes to turn into usable. Did I turn my mic on? Yeah, it's on. I just have, like, very, very messy notes to turn into readable paragraphs, which, I got like 3 pages of notes. I can turn those into like a good 4 pages of writing. I could do that. I could do that. Thank you. Lisa procrastinated and then worked for 10 minutes, got into the rhythm there at the end. Yeah. That's great. Good feeling to get in the groove. I will do a couple more sprints because that is what we do here on Grayson's Bookmark. So yes, I do have a couple more sprints. What I do need to do is actually get some water. But first I have to think of how I'm going to get said water. Yep, okay. I have the path. I know the steps. I'm gonna go get it. I might as well do it now. I'll be right back. I am back. I have returned. With water and a vessel. Those are the 2 things required to consume water, which I guess I could drink it out of here, but I'm not a barbarian, so no such thing will be happening on this channel. Although it would be quite chaotic, which would put it on brand for me, but I won't do that. Yes, got the water. You like the eyeshadow? I'm on the fence about it because it's very orange in person, and I wanted something more pink. I like the contrast of pink and blue on my eyes, but it's very orange. I don't know if you can see. Whoa. It's very orange. Like, it's pinky, but it's very it's very orange. It's very shiny as well. I think I did too much. It's like, it's so bright. It's like it's verging on neon. Let me bring that way back down. But yeah, that's how it looks. I think it looks good in this lighting, but like in my bathroom lighting, it was just very, very whoa. Very like, this does not look daytime appropriate. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do it again just because I'm feeling it. But it's like, it's very bright. Very bright. Is it pink? I almost said pink. I think it's orange though. Like, it looked very pink on the website, so I feel a little misled. However, it's growing on me. I just need one good compliment, and then I will start to like it. That's how it goes for me. If I'm ever on the fence or something, one little compliment makes me like it. Yeah, like I like it. I like the vibes, how like the blue and the orange are like matching. I think it's good. It's good. Yes, it might coral might be a good word for it. Um, I can show you the, as long as you don't mind, but I can show you the literal thing. Literal thing. Can I share this? Yes, I'll share this tab. Ooh, a little behind the scenes. So this is it, and let me check stream. Oh, you can't see it because I didn't hold on. There we go. Here, now you can see it. And now I'm really wary of like any other colors if I wanted to buy them because they're not subtle. Like they're not subtle at all. Like it's gonna be like bam purple if you get purple. But anyway, I got this one which I was like, "Oh, the swatch that looks pinky. That looks pinky orange." And like here it even looks like verging on pink. And I thought I was getting something like this, but this definitely looks pink-ish to me. But no, it is very like this. This one, like I don't know if you can see can you see where my mouse is on screen? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But the one in this picture that is the pink-ish one on the left. So that one. That's the one that I bought. And it turns out to be very orange. When I was led to believe it would be pink based on all these images. And I didn't get a darker one because I thought it would be way too dark. And I think their product pictures and imaging is not like totally color accurate. So yeah, Sunbeam, the one I bought, definitely looks pinkest to me out of all these. And the gold on top made me think, oh yeah, it's definitely not going to be orange because that's yellow and it doesn't look like that. So that was my thought process. I thought it was going to be pink. It's a little more orange. Yes, it's looking very nice with my background, but I thought it was gonna be pink. Turns out to be orange, and I seem to have gotten a little bit in my eyelashes there. I'm not gonna get it out because I'm gonna get the ick if I try to get that out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm misled. I just think it could be a few factors. It could be me looking at things at night on night mode on my computer, which means things are gonna appear warmer because I'm looking at my screen like that. And I think photos often are shot with different lighting than you might see in person. And as well, like everybody's skin tone is going to affect how the colors read on them. So I feel like it's a few factors. I was hoping for more pink. I got orange. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think it's worth it to complain to the company. So I'm probably gonna keep it and get used to it. Yeah. It's a really cute tiny tube as well. Now the awkwardness comes back. It's coming back to me. I don't like drinking water on camera. Why is it so awkward? Why do I feel awkward? It's just water. Everyone drinks water. Shut up, Grayson. Everyone drinks water. Hopefully. I'm not your mom, but you should be drinking more water. Maybe they are. Thank you. Maybe they are. I wonder. Yeah. I mean, this person's. I would say this person's skin tone is neutral. Wait, let me go back to this one. This is definitely like warm toned. I don't really know. I'm not good at this. Yes, I'm gonna go with warm toned here, and it looks pink. And this one's definitely warm toned, and it looks like pink. This one is, ooh, I don't know. But it doesn't look pink. It looks kind of like purplish. And maybe this person has like cool skin tone. I'm uncertain. Or I also like applied it with my fingers, and I feel like I also use too much. And I really don't want to have to use a brush because I don't want to have to use a brush every time, but I do have a brush. So maybe if I used a brush and I like did it really lightly and I buffed it out, maybe it would look pinker. But I did this literally in the 30 minutes before I had the stream, and it's the first time I've ever used it because I just ordered it. I ordered it over Black Friday, and so my first experience with the products. Yeah, I mean, I'm very interested in skin tone color analysis, but I'm not good at like just looking at a face and being like, oh yeah, that's warm or that's cool. It's an acquired skill, I'm sure. Gosh, I feel like stalling because I don't really want to go back into my paper because now I don't have like I kind of like I can't procrastinate by reading research papers. I have to actually write the dang paper now. And it's a really boring paper. Do we have to it's okay, I chose this. I'm getting my master's degree. This is what it means to get a master's degree. Group projects on boring topics. This is what it means. No, we'll do 35. I'll do the tried and true method. Yeah. I'm getting my degree in, and I see your other question. Yes, you can ask. I'm getting my degree in information science. I have bachelor's degrees that I got at the same time. I got an English bachelor's degree and a information science bachelor's degree and a German minor, but that's not really a degree. So moving on. I got those finished in 2022 in May, and then I went directly into my graduate program, mostly because I was going to be continued to be hired as a student worker, so it worked out for me that way. So I went into my graduate program not this fall, but last fall. So I'll be done in May, which is a 2-year program with my Master's of Information Science, with a, I guess you could say, soft concentration in user experience design. That's what I'm doing. And that would make me 23 because I went directly from my undergraduate education, college, whatever you want to call it, into graduate school. So quite you might consider that old, you might consider that young, but I'm so ready to be done with homework. Like, ooh, did you feel the rage when I said that? Like, I'm so ready to be done. Okay, I don't need to get heated about this. It's okay, Gracie, calm down. Calm down. That was a little unhinged. That was a little rage. Okay, I'm gonna accept that I had that emotion, and I'm gonna move on from the things I cannot change. Yeah, I know it's got to be 35 minutes. That's normally what I do. Gotta do it for consistency. I really really appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Thank you. I will have quite a degree once I graduate. Yeah, I'm almost 24, so I was born in 2000, so it's really easy for me to figure out how old I am. And my birthday is in March, so it doesn't take very long for that to catch up. Deep breaths. May is coming. I cannot stop May from coming, which is a bit threatening, but the homework will end. Lisa is 25. Yeah, the only reason I did my master's this early is because it was the right time because I was gonna continually be employed by my university if I did that. But it's I know 5 years from now, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, how did I have the energy for that? How did I do that?" But I'm doing it. I signed up for it, so that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm not gonna get another single friggin' degree after I finish. I can't believe, like, my boss is literally like, "You could always get your PhD," because both of my bosses have PhDs, and they both finished since I've been working there, and, like, "You could just get your PhD." And I'm like, "No. God, no. I am not doing any more school. I'm not writing any more papers. I'm not writing a thesis. I'm not doing it's not even a thesis, it's a dissertation. No, there's a reason I'm doing a master's group project instead of a master's thesis. Wait, whose therapy? Because funnily enough, I did just start therapy. But we haven't talked about my school or my degrees at all. Um, I did so basically, I did 2 whole bachelor's degrees because I started with English, and started with English. I really liked English and creative writing, so I was doing that. And then, basically, my parents and to some extent me were convinced that, an English is not really a job degree, so, like, the information science was taken on by me as kind of a, like a way to graduate with a hireable degree and, like, learn this kind of thing, and I actually think it's accidentally, like, a really great major for me. Like, it's information science is basically the soft side of being a computer scientist, so it's like you act as the translator between, like, people who need something done and the people who know how to do it. So you're like the person in the middle who understands both sides and you're able to communicate between both groups. So you might in business terms, you might say like between the client and the programmer, you were in the middle and you were the one like trying to like merge interests and talk to the separate parties. Like that's pretty much what an information scientist does. But they can also be things like librarians. You can think of them between like information and the people who want the information. They are like the people in between. Also applies to like museum staff and curators and archivists, project managers, database administrators. Like it's many things like that. Um, so yeah, and then why did I get 2 bachelor's degrees at the same time? Because I could and because I had credits some from, like, AP testing transferring from high school, and I basically just had enough hours, like, I just took a lot of classes, so it ended up counting up to 2 majors. That's just what happened. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I mean, it's really hard to, like, see that from an outside perspective. Thank you. It's really hard to feel like I am 'ca I'm only one perspective, so that means a lot to me. Thank you. Um, no, I have actually like uh I've come into things like that by myself. The I literally like just started therapy like last Thursday. So there hasn't been time for her to teach me many things. But yes, I'm mostly doing like this to like get the stream back on track. I think I do less of that when I'm alone and by myself. But a master's of library and information science. Yes, that's technically the degree I'm getting. So my degree will be able to. It's an ALA. It's an ALA degree, which means it can be. I could go to work in a library if I wanted to because it's accredited. So it'll work if I want to work in a library in the future, which I might. I'm open. I certainly have less fuzzy feelings about working for corporate right now, but we will see. We will see what happens. See what happens in the future. No worries. I don't really have I haven't really developed a filter yet in terms of how I talk about therapy or what I talk about because I just started it. I'm not sure what information I feel like sharing or information I should share. So I don't know. It is what it is. Thank you. I have thought about doing like just taking a trip over the summer, just like to have like a rest period before I actually go into working a job. We'll see. We'll see what happens and what kind of job offers I get if they allow me to do that. But yeah, I would love to take a break. Yeah. My degree will transfer into a library. No. I'm not uncomfortable. With therapy. I think this comment's funny. I've lost the thread of what this applies to, but I would agree with it anyway. I mean, I would love to take a trip. It's just figuring out logistics and planning and money and where would I even go? Actually, you know what? No, Grayson, don't bring that up. You know what? I'm going to bring it up. I have made a short list of like 8 German cities/towns that I would be willing to check out to move to. So what if I just went and like looked at them all over the summer, just like did the Airbnb hopping? That might be cute. I need to look at my finances. I need to not like I couldn't do it, but I would need to take a hard look. And also, if I had a job offer after, I could probably afford it because I would be earning the money in the future. Now I'm thinking about interesting. The job I'm currently working at a job that has connections with a similar company in Germany. So what if, and they've talked about this before, they talked about sending me to that company. What if while I was there, I could just like also visit Germany? I will bring this up to my boss next time I see her, which is probably tomorrow. Yes, this does derail it immediately. That's funny. German because also thank you, Lisa, for effectively procrastinating for us. Thank you for your service. German because I speak German because I took it in college and I learned it. And then I had an internship in Germany over the summer in Bavaria, which is the southern rural part of Germany. And that was cool and funky fresh. And I liked living there in a cute little apartment. And that was 3 months. And then I came back. And now I really feel like I want to move to Germany for like a couple years of my life. And that would be in at least 3 years from now, be moving. No more than 5 years. Like, that's my time window. And that's coming from me right now. Like, my feelings about that might change in the future, but that's what I feel like. What if I just did it? I love the German train system. I love the food I've had because it's vegetarian. I got an idea phase was like stacking my looking at German towns on top of the work trip. That was the idea. I don't know. I could do that because they're also like a data company and like I got an information science degree. uh, I don't know. It all might work out in the end. I might move to Germany. Might be going up there over the summer again for 89 days because that is the legal amount you can stay there without getting a visa. I think the EU laws are actually changing soon. I don't remember what they are. No, I literally that's what I did. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting a sneaky little flex. I know my boss would be like so hyped for me anyway. Oh, did you go to Ecuador? Oh, tell me about Ecuador. Someone might be heading to Germany in May. Someone might be in the room with us. But yeah, I will. When would I even bring that up? When would be the appropriate time? Was the appropriate time yesterday? Well, let me see if I can make it through the semester, which ends on Wednesday. Then I'll bring it up. Yeah, then I'll bring it up to my boss. I feel like we could make it happen. Yeah, I will talk. I will talk to my boss about it at some point. Oh, so you said you brought in Ecuador. Yeah, I feel like my internship was kind of like my substitute study abroad because I didn't get to because the pandemic kind of, you know, stopped all possibility of studying abroad. But you went to Ecuador and you lived in Quito. Maybe that's how you say that. Unsure. No, she won't see it because if I no, I'll see you tomorrow in person. I'm much more convincing in person than I am over an email. And besides, this is gonna be like an hour and a half long conversation and not like a 3-paragraph email. Oh. You should do that. Oh my god. So much closure, so much full circle. Yes, you should do that. Yes. Yeah. The panini. The panini hit us all. Lisa, what do you think about the seem like the perfect person? This is exactly what I'm going to say to my boss. I mean, like, it seems like it would be perfect to send me over to Germany this summer. You remember last summer when you were like, we could send you over to this company? Well, why don't we do that this summer? And hi, Lark. Have you come to participate in the scheming? Maybe she will come up and join us. Will you come? Do you want to make an appearance? Are you? Hello. You can't see much of her because camera's quite close. But she heard the scheming and she came to block your view of me and stick her head in the water pitcher. Hi. What else did you say? It's this mountain. Oh, I didn't know that about you. Exactly, exactly. If you had a person who spoke German and a German corporate partner who needs somebody to go over there, you send the person who speaks German. It'd be free in May. I like how you think, Lisa. That's exactly it. Oh, that is a good point. What would I do with you? What would I do with you kids? My babies. They're not my babies, they're my companions. What would I do with you? What would I do? Hmm. I don't know. I guess I have to figure it out if I come to it. I'll convince I'll convince my boss first, and then I'll think about what to do with my kitties. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all coming together. But that's in the future. And now we have to be productive. Because if I don't graduate, I'm definitely not definitely not getting the all expenses. It won't be all expenses paid, but it will be all intentions covered. Trip to Germany this summer. Yeah. You just give me the push I need, Lisa. I will bring it up at a time when my boss feels receptive to the information because she's been stressed recently. So I will do that on my own time. Yeah, unfortunately, instead of just talking and chit chatting, we had to feckin' work. You sound Scottish when you do that. I love it. Yeah, work sucks, but gotta keep doing it. You're just gonna talk to me like I'm planning to go. It's like manifesting. It's totally gonna happen. Ooh, why am I getting so excited now? Lisa, stop getting my hopes up. I haven't even talked to my boss yet. Okay. Gotta calm down. Gotta gotta write. I feel energized, I feel motivated, I feel like I can do this now. Thanks to the conversation. Um yeah, I feel like the story that we tell ourselves can be very powerful about how our lives change. Lark, excuse me, I am trying to host right now. Lisa, right now, right now, we working on my damn paper because I gotta finish that. And you need to look at least 3 more jobs or 3 pages of search results. I'll take either one. Starting in 3, 2, 1. I was gonna say happy writing, but you're not writing. Lark, come on. I can't. I gotta reach the mic. Move. Alright, that was the end of our third sprint, and my cat has been sitting in my lap the entire time. She was having a little nap. Oh, really? Now? I guess it was the talking. She didn't want me to be talking. But I don't know why my voice is like this now. I also need to plug in my computer, so that's great, because the whole reason I couldn't plug in my computer is because she was in my lap. Now we shall not cut the stream off while I am streaming, which is good. Also, I'm about to get the pins and needles feeling in my feet, and I hate that feeling. So just, if I make a face, it's because my feet hurt. How many sprints have we done? We have done 3 sprints, which means we have 1 more remaining. My progress, what did I do? I got a few, like maybe 2 or 3 paragraphs done, but mostly it was me thinking thoughts about my cat and the fact that she was sitting in my lap and the fact that she's alive and she exists. Just like fuzzy feelings about her, and then I was like, what am I gonna do if I go to Germany? So then that naturally evolved into me looking at apartments on Zillow and apartments.com just to see what options there might be, because no matter what, I am going to be moving in May into something, because that's when my lease is up, so then I'll have to go somewhere else. But yeah, I'm thinking of staying in the area. Then like, I guess I'm gonna have to like rent something if I'm going / before I'm going to Germany. I'll have to do that anyway, because I got a lot of stuff and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it otherwise. And I don't plan to stay in Germany over the summer indefinitely. That would be a big life change, and I don't want that right now. Ooh, that's all right. We did start a job application. That's cool. That's good. I have also been. Oh, what's the job application for? Yeah, I've been procrastinating on applying to a couple jobs. Okay, Lisa, you are bringing me to the conclusion that it's gonna happen. I just haven't thought about it yet. So maybe I will only go there for like a week. Maybe I will go for the whole summer. Maybe I will go just because my boss wants me to go make nice with the partner company. Yes. First, I need to talk about it with my boss. Because if she's not down for it, I can't get the other people down for it. And I'd rather not plan out my entire summer before I talk to her. And I also need to finish my current projects that I'm doing. So like I actually got like the good credit, like the like, see all the good work I did for you. Now send me to Germany. I'll need to do that either but after, or I'll need to ask either while I'm doing that work or after I've done that work. So yeah, it's all about the timing. But don't worry, I got it handled. If I don't make it out of Germany in any other way over the summer, I'll probably just take like a couple week trip just to see the vibes. I really loved it there. I made some really great content while I was there that I'm really proud of. You'll see lots of, I mean, not all of it is happy. A lot of it is actually very dramatic and me coping with like feeling alone abroad and just like going, like traveling and like feeling like wistful, but also lonely, and like trying to figure out how writing relates to my mental health, or in this case, doesn't relate because I learned that if I'm not happy, I can't write. So it's not a thing that boosts my mood. It just can only be done in a good mood. I feel like that is like a motivational, it's not the thing that makes me feel better. It's the thing that I can do when I feel good. Yeah, I also yeah, there's a bunch of like travel content. Saw many beautiful things. Lots of culture shock as well. Um, I love German beer. It's very good. What else? I said I was gonna make this video, but I never said it out loud and I never filmed it, but it was about like everything I loved about Germany and like what I learned about myself while I was there. Maybe at some point I will make that video. I do not know. I was supposed to be filming a monthly wrap-up video for combining both October and November. I was supposed to do that, yesterday and then the day before yesterday, and I didn't do it today. So, not sure when I'm gonna film that. Probably like, oh, and I got a party to go to tomorrow, so I'm not gonna do it then. And then on Thursday afternoon, I'm getting a bookshelf, so I don't know when I'm gonna film it. Maybe Wednesday evening I can do that because the party doesn't last until the evening. It starts in the afternoon. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I think one of my thumbnails says mental health is hard in Germany. That's what it says. Yeah. Yeah, just like there was in that video, I think that video is like it's called like Everything Bagel Seasoning, but it's like my first vlog in Germany or something like that. Because it's a little bit of everything, and I'm just like, yeah, just me trying to force words out actually makes me feel worse when I'm sad. Like when I'm like in a positive state of mind, like I can get out some words, but if I'm not in a good state of mind, it's not happening. And it will in fact make me feel worse because I feel like why can't I do the thing that I love? But it's because you're sad, Grayson. It's because you're sad. Uh, oh, that's great. Prepped a cover letter and reviewed my resume. Um, I have recently. I do this thing where for every comment, I immediately make it about myself, and I don't know if that's good. Like, am I effectively participating in the conversation, or am I making this all about me? Because I feel like I have an anecdote replied to every thing, and I don't know, like, if am I being like me, or am I like effectively relating to the content? I don't know. But anyway, I have looked at my resume recently. The last time I updated it was October of 2022, and I know this because I named them by date. And so, yeah, my new one is December 2023. So it's like over a year of stuff happened. So I need to update that a lot. And I hate cover letters. I understand they're necessary. That might be the thing that I hate writing the most is a cover letter. This writing is hard when one is sad or depressy. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Why is my throat getting so dry? We were only talking like 30 minutes ago, and now like my voice is like, turn to 9 p.m. Turns out you can't talk anymore. I'm feeling like our deck of cards should be a Ghibli movie deck. I'm gonna open the drawer now. a Ghibli movie deck because I want to, and not this one because we used this one recently. This one is the Spirited Away deck. I want the other one. The other one is the Castle in the Sky deck. I want to use this one. What state am I from? The state I'm from is also the state I'm in, and that is North Carolina. So how far away? How far away are we? Card deck is cute. Very cute. Little shiny. Hold on. Why does this gotta be freaking... Oh, it says push. It can't be that easy. Oh, it is that easy. This is... What are these? I don't know why they have blank cards in here. It's just... I don't know. But this is the deck. Here's the robot from the movie. Movie stills on each thing. You're in Michigan. Ooh, Lisa, I visited. No, I didn't. It's Minnesota. I'll get the two mixed up. But I visited Minnesota in November, early November, and it was so cold. It was, and I know you're gonna think I'm a baby, but it was 23 degrees, and I thought to myself, you know what? This is my maximum cold. I can be no colder than this. So Michigan and Minnesota aren't that different in longitude. It's gotta be longitude, not latitude. Longitude is what I mean. They're not that different, so I'm sure they have similar climates, but ooh, it's too cold. I just dropped the 6. I gotta pick that up. Too cold for me. Oh, it's only 35. That's pretty good. But for me today, I will also say it was 62 degrees because excuse me, sir. It decided to be fall once more. So that's what's going on over here. Did I see your LA comment? I'm not from LA. I don't know what this refers to. I see. I see. So do you not prefer the colder climate? Yeah, there's a reason I want to live in Germany, and that is not only because it's not that cold of a climate. I mean, well, 2 reasons. First reason is it's not America, and America gets on my nerves. You know what? I'll say it like this. Were I to apply for a government position requiring security clearance, I would be like shadow blocked from the position because I would fail any patriotism questions. Let's put it like that. And so I'd like to live there because it's not America. Oh, and also safety net, like healthcare, that'd be great. The third reason, it's got a similar climate to North Carolina. Now the time zone's a little different. It's got like, it gets a little colder and a little darker. Like there's less sunlight in the winter. Like it's more of like a darker winter. But at the globe line, it's not that different from New England or the East Coast of the United States. That's why I would like to live there. Yeah. It's not really, at least in Bavaria where I was staying, because I looked it up, like the winters, they got to be like an average of 22 degrees in like January, February. Like, it didn't seem to be that cold, at least in Bavaria, which is the south. I think definitely the more north you go, like, the colder it gets, but I think their longitudes, they're not that different from North Carolina. I'd just say they're probably like, oh, like West Virginia, like Boston level, I think. Um, oh, yes, I did see that. I'm sorry if I didn't pull that up on screen, but I did read that. I did read that. And actually, that's what made me look up apartments. So you did influence me in that way. So yes, I did take this piece of information. Oh, you said North Carolina. I read this as New York. I'm sorry. Yes, it is a smidge colder than North Carolina, but it's not as god awfully humid. Like, this summer when I was in Bavaria, like, the hottest day was like 82 degrees. And like every day, like, the temperature swing is about 20 to 25 degrees. So even if it was 82 during the day, at night it's going to be at least under 65. So you just open all your windows and then boom, you're not hot anymore. And it's not so like chokingly humid. So yeah, like, it never gets that hot, but it also doesn't get that cold either. Yes, there is less sunlight. And I do find that my mental health is somewhat tied to the amount of sunlight going on. Like, I absolutely you'll see in my community tab, I abhor daylight savings time, along with celery and genocide. But yeah, I'm feeling like I'm learning strategies right now on my own. And also, like, like, Instagram is kind of my therapist because I do watch a lot of content like that, like self wellness stuff like that. So I feel like I'm starting to learn some strategies. Like, if you wake up earlier, you get more sunlight. You can buy a sunlight lamp, although I haven't got one of those yet. You have a routine before you go to bed. You eat hot food. Like, you just try to make it as cozy as possible and like embrace the life change of the winter. Right now I'm not really implementing any of those effectively, but that's what I've heard you should do. Yes. Same. Celery is so gross. Like, I'm about to go on. This is my mini rant on celery. Stringy, tastes bad, watery, most importantly, smells bad, and just, it makes me want to gag. Do not like it. Unless it is like cooked so far into oblivion in like a soup that I can't tell what it tastes like. But that is my beef with celery. I don't even really like it when it's cooked, just because I know it's there and it messes up my stees. I don't like it. I mean, yes, this is a dangerous statement, but there's good and bad to all platforms. Yeah, like, would rather eat nothing than celery? I don't know. Like, I don't think I'd be able to eat that much of it. Like, just thinking about it, like, makes me gag. Like, this is so gross. And my dad had it so often when I was growing up, but I think maybe I associated it with like adult food, and I was like, that's gross. And so like it made it worse. It's I have a very like hate relationship with celery. But my friend, like, she drinks celery juice like every day. She has like a celery shot, and she swears like it helps with her astigmatism, and like it's like a health cure, and like I'm sure it does help with her astigmatism somehow. Because she says it does, but, like, I don't think I would have it if I had astigmatism. Let's put it like that. Oh, no, not astigmatism. It's the eye floaters. I don't have that. But if I did, I don't think I would drink celery. Do they say me sucks? Also sucks. Genocide also sucks, but we don't need to explain that to you. Yeah, I know. Just like I can't even. No, just makes my shoulders raise in self-defense. Like, no, no, thank you. I mean, like, water plus vitamins is probably more hydrating than just water. Probably, but like, I don't know. Her mom does it too. Like, she gets her mom to do it. And then I asked them if they like it, and they're like, no. But they still do it. Like, she has a juicer and she will make it herself, like, because they don't sell it everywhere she goes. And so, because she travels a lot. And so, like, I kid you not, if she's going on a long trip, she will take her juicer with her. And buy celery and make the celery juice. Oh, interesting. You don't like green beans. I think green beans are pretty good. I think celery tastes like grass mixed with. I actually don't really like the flavor of bok choy because it tastes kind of like celery to me. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there is a worse vegetable technically, but it's gross. You are not. You cannot. No, Lisa. You're only curious. You only have a lack of information. You're just distrusting yourself. You're like, but is it really that bad? No, it is really that bad. It's gross. Yeah, green beans are good. Green beans are okay. But apparently they're mixed with grass and nature to make celery. I hate beets. I don't really know what beets taste like because I was never given them as a child. Like, I've seen them. I can't remember. I'm sure I've eaten them in things like salads a time or two, or maybe at Thanksgiving, but I can't actively recall what they taste like. I also had like turnips pretty recently, and I didn't really like those. Mm-mm. No, it's so gross. No. I just don't know. I don't know what they taste like. You respect them, but you don't like how they taste. I don't know. They're red, and that's all I can remember about them. I guess maybe they taste a little like turnips. Maybe they're a little spicy. Are there any vegetable I really don't like? I'm not really fond of Brussels sprouts. Anything else? Oh, okay. Actually, I do have public enemy number one. And public enemy number one is a green bell pepper. Pretty much any bell pepper, but most of all, the green bell pepper. Like, I would rather eat celery than a green bell pepper. No. What do you, okay, this confuses me. Is celery used for a different, or, okay, I guess like peanut butter on celery, it may be an American invention because it's really weird, but, oh, also they freaking put it in like chicken salad or like egg salad, and like what are what are you doing? Oh no, I just like I can't eat green bell peppers in like any context. The flavor infiltrates everything it touches, and it's just a hard no for me. Like sometimes if like it's in like chili or something and it's been cooked for like 5 hours, I can't taste it. I'm like, fine, whatever. But if it's anything less than practically desiccated or like cooked to oblivion, there's no way like that's getting past me. Like that's not getting past the quality check. It's not going down my throat. I really hate green bell peppers. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah. This makes sense. I've interacted with someone who she is Latvian and Russian, and there is a certain salad that she makes and is her specialty. And it doesn't have celery in it, but it's got similar vibes, and it's lettuce, just iceberg lettuce. Okay, seems fine. Yellow corn, which okay, seems a little weird to put on a salad. But then third and final ingredient, the third ingredient, is a cup of mayonnaise. And that's it. That's the whole salad. And when she gave it to me and my friends, I did not eat it. They ate it because they were being polite, but that is a no thank you. That is a no thank you for me. But yes, all this to say is different cultures have different ways of configuring vegetables together, and that's okay. I'm not going to be able to eat all of them. If you're watching the replay, what are you doing? Are you eating? What are you eating? Sorry, I had a little cat distraction. But if you're watching the replay, I'd love to know your take on lettuce, corn, and mayonnaise as a salad. And furthermore, what's your opinion on celery? Only correct opinions, please. Yeah, it's not for me. I also get confused as to why like that food is part of that culture. It seems just so weird. So like American to put like mayonnaise on everything, but like I don't know. Any food I wish I could have taken home? Yes, 100%. It's a pepper pretzel. Okay. Germany and pretzels are like, it's on a next level. And one time I went to Germany very briefly in 2019, and I ate a pretzel in Berlin, and it was the best pretzel I had ever eaten in my life for the next 3 years. And then I went back to Germany over the summer, and I didn't have the same type of pretzel experience, but I had very good pretzel experiences. And it's just, if I could have stuffed my bag with pepper pretzels, and if they wouldn't have molded during transit, I definitely would have brought them back. And it's what it is. So it's a pretzel, like a normal pretzel dough, but on top is like a mixture of what I assume to be salt, pepper, and sometimes like lemon pepper. So it's like very slightly like acidic-y tangy, and it's just like, and also like when it was like just like fresh and like greasy, but in a good way. Like I don't really know what texture I'm talking about, but like you can tell like it was just like, I guess like greasy in a good way is the only way to describe it. Like it's not gross, but It's just really fantastic, and I miss that. I miss that dearly. No, no, Lark, do not play with that. No, not bell pepper pretzels. No, no, that would ruin my favorite thing. I don't. What does this mean? Casserole and aspic people cannot judge the mayonnaise and vegetables. Aspic. I do not know what this means. Does it mean allspice? No, it can't mean that. Does it mean? I don't know. I don't want to assume. Google what it is. You're not leading me wrong, are you? Like I'm not gonna find something weird. I'll look it up. Oh, I didn't know people made these. People still made these. I thought this was like a 70s thing. But apparently it's a savory gelatin made with meat stock set in a mold. So it's basically like Jello with things floating in it, except it's not Jello, it's meat Jello. And I have to say, as a vegetarian, I am quite happy I do not have to try that. And I have an excuse not to eat that. Hi, Grape. Oh, no. That's okay. No worries. I'll be streaming again next week. Streaming on Friday, too. Yeah. Is it really pronounced like aspic? Aspic? That's just a strange name for that. Yes, hi, Grape. I do know what this is, and this is like Jello and like basically the things that are in a fruit cup, like cherries and pears and pineapple, I think. And I still wouldn't eat that because I don't. It's aspic. Okay, I don't know if you mean for this to be a pun, but it'd be funny if you didn't like it and you called it that. Lisa, this is an important question. Do you want me to call you Slisa? Because I've been holding back, and I want to respect your preferences. Let me know. I can't tell if you're messing with me. Okay. Permission noted. It's Lisa. In a while. I think it'd be funny as a joke, like if you brought it to a potluck or something. But I'd be so flabbergasted, and it'd be like the thing left on the table. It'd be like the art piece, just like jiggle, 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 like to look at. Short A, aspic, the aspic. I don't. That's just so weird. Like that's so linguistically out of left field. Look how cute this one is. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the 4 cards because we've been talking for almost 3 hours and we haven't finished our sprints yet. Yeah, like the molds would be like just for decoration. Like, oh, look how beautiful. Too bad nobody's eating it. Sweet Jello salad in a bun pan. That's basically what it is, except for it's somehow a cursed meat version. Lisa, you are a welcome distraction. If someone wants to keep math, that would be fantastic for me, because hosting is hard, and I can only do so much at one time, and holding 4 numbers in my brain is just one too many. Oh wait, this isn't how I do it. Okay, cut it in half. Cut the deck. Why are the cards upside down? No, thank you. Cutting the deck in a different place this time. Lisa, you can type them in chat, but it's the adding It's the adding that I'm worried about. Here we go. 7. Wait, hold on. I've seen this movie once, and it was pretty recently. I think it was like over the summer, August maybe, but like I guess I don't remember this scene at all. But there's a lot of soup, I think. Maybe they're asking her to wash dishes. Oh, this is when she's on like the plane, the ship or whatever, and she becomes like the maid for some time, I think. We got 7 minutes. Such a shame that I have to actually do more work tonight, but woe is me. I signed up for this. Oh, look how beautiful. This is when, I don't know, he's running away from something. I don't really know when this is in the movie, but we got a 5. Gosh, I love Ghibli movies. The next one is coming out pretty dang soon. Actually, it might be out already. Is it out? I think it's out this week. At least in American theaters. I think this is the right way to hold this. No, this is the right way. It's just a helicopter. A plane? I don't know. This is ambiguous. It's a helicopter plane. It's a blimp. It's not a blimp. It's a flying machine. 9. So that's this much already. Just something. And then the last one, another 7. So we have like a mid-range sprint tonight. This is like, oh, just look at them. They're like just at the desk. I was gonna say deck, but this is a desk. That looks like a writing setup if I have ever seen one. Maybe they're trying to tell us something. So without looking at the chat, it's like 19 plus 9, which is 28, I think. Yes, thank you. Oh, look, you did the math the same way that I did. Isn't that funny? Yeah, I gotta do this, and then I can go to Germany. Great. In case you're wondering, in between sprints, me and Lisa decided that I'm going back to Germany this summer. So that would be fun. That would be fun. Or the mind melt. Lisa, do you make videos? Do you have a channel? Or are you just a viewer? I would like to know. I'd like to connect in some way. Maybe even Instagram or on Discord. I feel like we'd be good friends. 28. Yes, that's what I'm doing. 28. Not a single vegetable, thank God. Wait, what? What? What is the context? What did I say? Oh, okay, I missed something. This is what you're having for dinner. For your girl dinner. Now, Grape, I'm gonna argue a little bit with your girl dinner, because girl dinner implies little to no cooking. But hot dogs without the bun, baked beans, and French fries is a low effort dinner. And I love that for you. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I've also I'm gonna say this, but it's just a thing. I've been thinking about planning a writing retreat for AuthorTube people in March because I have spring break in March. I've just been thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I've just been thinking about it. But I don't really know if anyone would be interested because I also can't afford a 5-bedroom Airbnb by myself. So I'm just thinking about it. Lisa doesn't make videos, but you have considered streaming. Mm-hmm. Okay, good to know. Looks like we can connect on Discord then. That's good to know. Yeah, I was like, what about Germany is fake? You think I should do it? You kind of think I should do it? I don't know. I kind of feel like, from my position, who would want to hang out with me? I don't know if I have 4 or 5 people willing to commit to the bit, and by bit I mean actually go on the trip with me. I don't know. I don't know. They wouldn't even have to be like on author 2 either. Like, Lisa, you could come. You could come, Lisa. Mm, I'd love to meet Katie as well. That'd be great. Okay, now that you're saying this, maybe I will give it some more thought. Maybe I will give it some more thought. Yes, it would be totally allowed, Lisa. No. Like, it would not be a bad thing at all. Ooh, okay, everybody stop. I'm getting overwhelmed. People, what, you're telling me people perceive me and like me and wanna go with me? Okay. Oh my god. Like, what Grayson, okay, I'm torn between, like, fully jumping in and, like, getting back to the stream. What do you guys wanna do? Do you guys wanna do you g I know what you guys wanna do. You guys wanna keep talking about it, yes. I just feel like it's so hard to, like, get people to actually commit, and, like, I don't know how I would, like, approach people or, like, gather interest, and, like, if I do that publicly and then no one publicly responds, it's like, "Ooh, no one wanted to come." Where are we going? I was planning, like, somewhere in well, I guess my mind was North Carolina because I live here, but it wouldn't have to be in North Carolina. But if I would be hosting it, it would make sense, and also, like, there's a diversity of locations, so, like, it could be coastal, like beach, and also, like, March is the off season, so, like, it wouldn't be, like, that expensive, and you can tell I've done a little more thinking about this than I'm letting on, and I love walking on the beach, like, when it's cold, like, when it's not super idyllic, because my beach what I use the beach for is walking and not for, like, sunbathing or swimming. I don't really like sand, I don't really like the sun, but I do like a good walk, so that's why I like the beach. Or you got, like, cute mountains and, like, it's just becoming springtime, and, like, the daffodils are coming up in March, and, like, that would be cute too, and it wouldn't be that cold either because it's North Carolina in March. It's not gonna be that cold. Um, yeah. Let's plan the trip. Oh, it's Prepart. It's Camp Nano, isn't it? It is Camp Nano. Wait, is it Camp Nano or is that in April? Nope, it's Prepart. You just I first of all, I hate the way those syllables happen in my mouth, but yes, you are right. It is that thing. You were like, "I was just thinking about it," to like, "Here's our itinerary." It would only be okay, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm about to lift the curtain. I've actually looked up my, the dates it would be because of my school has they have a calendar, they keep it up, and so I've actually looked at the academic calendar, and it would be I'm just pulling it up now because I did know at one point, but I'm just making sure that I know what it is. Spring break is in 2024 is March 11th through the 15th, which means you have 2 days before that. So you have the 9th through 7 days later, which is the 18th. So like a full week. Like that's what I have. So like it could be like I feel like hi good boy. He's like, "You're planning on leaving? You're planning on leaving without me?" Um, I feel like it would ideally be 4 to 6 days. Like, I feel like that's a good amount of time. Wait, is it 9 to 16th? Okay, thank you for correcting me. Like I said, I'm hosting. I can't be expected to do math. Thank you, Krohan, for blocking my entire face with your bruh, can you get up there? Thank you. It's like so smug. He's like, finally, I can sit in my spot. Gosh. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like, I understand. Like, I mean, slow walk is fine. Slow walk is fine. And also, like, there's so many, it's everything you are is good and okay and welcome. Um, Stop making it more real. You're making me freak out because I haven't done any planning yet. uh, Grayson, stop getting freaked out. Grayson, you're fine. It's not even. Oh my god. I don't know why this is bothering me. It's bothering me, I guess, because it was only an idea in my head, and now it might actually happen. And then I don't know why the thought of it actually happening makes me freaked out. It might be because I'd be meeting a bunch of people in person, and then like not that I couldn't coordinate it, but like it would be like a me thing. Like it would be me in the forefront of it, and that makes me a little. I've never done that before, so that makes me a little like, but I could probably do it. Basic math. Lark, you don't need to be messing with that right now. Okay, I can't stop her. She's too far away. Ma'am? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what is the concert? What's your concert? You are such an instigator today. No. I think I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of things I have to do right now. And you know what? Tonight I'm probably gonna give it even more thought, and I'm gonna construct a DM. I'm not gonna send it. Bruh, you do not need to be messing with the phone. Okay. 1 second. I don't know why she just wants to mess with the blinds right now, even though I so generously not opened the window, I lifted them for her. Now she's taking advantage of it by playing with the blinds. Yeah, event planning can be stressful, and I will probably spend some time tonight looking at beach Airbnbs instead of doing my paper, but such is life. Yeah, no. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be fine. You did. You did do that. I don't know why, but the phrase "fuck it, it's all happening" is that's so funny to me. And you scared him. Oh, it's so funny to me. Oh, this is the band. Well, great. We should just come to the beach while you're going to the concert for beach weather. No, I did not listen to this band, and I'm gonna casually. I don't know. I mean, I could just ask you where it is, but now I'm gonna find out when it is in March. Where will it be in March? Oh, this band is very colorful. The tour dates. You probably already told me in chat, didn't you? It's in March they will be Indianapolis, Nashville, Georgia, Durham, North Carolina. So maybe is it the Durham date? Because if it's a Durham date, you can go hop over to your concert and then come back. Ooh. Now I'm on the other hand, like what if there's too many What if there's too many people who wanna come and there's not enough bedrooms? Then how would I pick people? How would I do it randomly? I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna look into it more tonight. Um, okay, it's the Georgia date, the 13th. I mean, you could definitely come for, like, the first few days, like, you wouldn't have to be, like, all or nothing, and, that'd be fine. Um, I feel like that'd be totally acceptable. But I'd say the 9th? If you got there the 9th, I mean, you'd have, at least a couple days, at least a couple good days, just saying. Or you could say, like, Lisa comes, like, the last couple days. That could also work. And also, like, people can continue to be there after I go back to school. Like, I don't have to be there the whole time. Like, if it wants to be a little longer, like, I'm just the host for, like, the days I can. Like, it doesn't have to be me all the time. I I don't feel pressure. I feel you're encouraging me to do something I had already acknowledged that I wanted to do, but you're just making it more tangible, and the tangibility of that feels frightening because considering changes in the future is difficult. I did do that. I don't know which is better. Maybe no one wants to come, or what if too many people wanna come and there's not enough room? Then how would I pick? That would also make me feel bad. So I don't know. Ugh. Maybe I should just no, Grayson, don't I promise for at least the next 28 minutes, I'm not gonna look up Airbnbs. I'm not gonna look up Airbnb. I'm not gonna go on Airbnb. I'm not gonna look up Airbnbs for 28 minutes. I'm gonna work on my paper. I'm gonna work on my paper. I'm not gonna go on Airbnb. I'm gonna look at my paper. I'm gonna answer group chat messages about the paper. If you guys wanna go on Airbnb and look at beaches in North Carolina, feel free to do that. Do that for me. You do that and then, report back to me what you found. You can do that if you want to. Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And now I'm saying it like it's happening. Maybe it is happening. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Tangibility is scary. Oh, I'm glad I was able to make you aware of you have the new job. I know you have the job, but see, you're telling me you don't have to work on the application anymore. So maybe you could just oh, I'm sorry, that was loud. Maybe you could look at a little Airbnb. Let me influence you, please. No, let it. Do whatever you want. I'm not your mom. But let us hop into the last sprint of the night because this paper is due so soon and there's so much work to be done on it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I will answer your comments. Not answer them. I will acknowledge your comments after the sprint. Here we go. All right, that was the end. That was the end of the fourth sprint. I feel like I both got a lot of progress done and not enough at all. Talking with my group members about the progress of the paper, which so far is still, I'm not here to complain about my group members' progress, but we have a presentation on the paper tomorrow, and there is no evidence in the Word document of them contributing to the paper. So I'm a bit worried about our presentation tomorrow. But the paper is due Friday, so we will see. We will see what happens. And I'll report back to you on Friday about how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, I did see this. And not to be a creep, but I did look up Norway public holidays. Unfortunately, there is not one in that time window, unless you count like the equinox of spring, which is March 20th, which still doesn't count. But we'll see. Lisa, I know you have to do jobs. I know. Yeah. It just always feels impossible because he's so far away, and like it just feels more impossible, and also like I feel like it's more expensive, and like I feel uncomfortable. Here's what I really feel. I feel uncomfortable in some way about asking people to come on a retreat with me because it's asking people to spend money and like to contribute financially to something, and that like I know what my financial situation is like, and I know that I um like I'm not made of money. Like I'm in college. Like I like I'm not making big girl money yet. So like that's my perspective right now. And so I feel like me asking other people to do that is generally a like financial hurdle, at least from my perspective. But I people older than me generally have more money than me, so maybe I shouldn't think about that way. I don't know. It's just what I think of. Did you look at flights? Raleigh, the Raleigh airport has many connections. It's an international airport. There is also an airport in Greensboro, and there's one in Charlotte. If I had to recommend one, do not fly into Charlotte. Other two are fine. The one in Greensboro is small but capable. The one in Raleigh is okay. The one in Charlotte's a nightmare. That's what I would say. Only fly there if it's significantly cheaper and you have to. But yeah, those are my hot takes on North Carolina airports. Oh, Lisa is putting it into motion, making it real. Going to LA by 2025. Wait, what do you mean you found money? Yes, I accepted your friend request. What do you mean you found money? Like you just found it? Like you were like cleaning and you just found like $20 in your pocket? That's funny. I love that for you. Yeah, I'm just checking my Discord. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, well, I mean we're on the same servers. Like, yes, this is correct. You found a trash bag with money in it? A trash bag with money in it? That's like something that would happen in like a short story. That's funny. Hmm. I think this might be the record for the longest live stream I've hosted. It's all thanks to you, Lisa. It was by your feet. Wow. I'm glad, I'm glad you found some more cash flow. Friends, I don't make plans lightly. So I thank you all for entertaining my perhaps literal flights of fancy that may be happening in the next calendar year. You want to stay for the money count? Wait, what do you mean? Is there that much money for you to count it? I mean, I'm gonna keep going for like another like 2 to 3 minutes. So if that's enough time for you to count your money, go ahead. Oh, so you just okay, I see. So it was past you looking out for future you in exactly this situation. Yeah, you can count it. I think I'll be here unless it's all ones, which might take you a minute. But if you need to zone out and just count it, that's fine. I'm just talking about nothing. I'm doing self-promotion. Um, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream tonight. We were both we were very like fantastical and inspirational and had wild ideas and big dreams tonight. And that was quite entertaining. Me and Lisa bonded over our shared dislike of celery and other vegetables and items in the world. We have suggested that I will be going to Germany over the summer, and that perhaps there would be a AuthorTube/Writing Friends retreat in March. Lisa might also be moving to LA in summer of 2025, which is super exciting. Grayson has gotten a little bit of work done on her project paper, but things are not looking good unless her group members actually get some work done. But she did get through the research phase, and now all she has to do is turn notes into paragraphs, so it's gonna be fine. I do speak in the third person sometimes. I'm sure me and my therapist will talk about that one day. Yeah, the trash bag was your emergency savings. Yeah. Oh, ooh, $212. That's like a double your money. That's great. Laura, hello, you're back. I don't know where you went, but by that, I don't mean like, where did you go? I mean like, I don't know what you were doing in the last 3 hours. But it is truly a miracle that I am even streaming at the time that you are coming back. It's a long one. Oh, you're just visiting LA. Okay, but you could be moving. You could be moving. You're gonna investigate. You're gonna get the vibe. Um, hey, maybe someone's looking out for you. The universe is telling you everything's gonna be all right. That's good. That's good. Right, you did say that. Oh, this makes a lot of sense. I didn't know you were gonna be hosting another stream. This makes sense. Well, how did that go? I also continued to do my promotional outro. The comments roll in. I don't know why I roll my eyes. You know, I roll my eyes because I said the word roll. That's why I did that. Here I make content. Yes, I do. About writing, about life things sometimes, but it's mostly just recently about like topics about writing that I feel like chatting about for 15 minutes. Like recently I had a video about it was basically like just do it. Do it. Like that was basically the video. And I think that was a very good video. If you haven't seen it already, like it's like basically get over your fear to start a new writing project. And by new I mean scary. And just do it. And so it's also me talking about Project Popstar in that video. It's like combining like my fear of starting Project Popstar with how I'm mitigating that, and that is through like just embracing it and like beta readers, and by readers I mean reader, and just like yeah, just like trying it out. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Is it gonna happen? Oh, I'm looking at all the bright lights. It's not gonna happen. Oh, it's so frustrating. But yeah. Laura's research. Oh, in my head, I was like, that's not Laura, but that is Laura. But I was looking at Lisa, so I was like, whoa. This is Laura. I'm glad your research went well. Um, you're welcome. I'm always here for that. Wow. Rural Louisiana and rural is another word I can't say without preparation. And French folklore. Sounds juicy. The next time I will be streaming will be Friday, unless I really need to get my paper done. I'll keep you updated, but I've scheduled one for Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 1 p.m. Central Time. That's like, oh my god. Lark just jumped up there from way down low, but she hardly ever sits there. Anyway, you gonna jump down? She might jump down. There's like a craft bin, but it's like half as tall as my desk. So it's, it's like a 4.5 foot drop. So like it's not insignificant. But yeah, this is going on. What's going on with me? This literally I think is the longest stream I've done so far. Maybe I will do some investigation. And yeah, after the stream, I'm trying to like I'm gonna be working on my paper till like midnight. I don't know what you're doing. And then probably looking up Airbnbs for that authorship retreat that I might be planning in March. We will see about that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Lisa, for hanging out with me this long. It was great fun. I liked it. Ooh, I don't know what the Wicker Man is, but you know what? Maybe I do. Sounds a little familiar. But I hope that works out for you. Friends, I want to play the outro. And yeah, that's it. That's all for tonight. Lisa, I don't need to put up with you. There's nothing to put up with. You are a great conversationalist. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Where's the brand tab? Here it is. Bye.